don't even know exactly how many US bases there are on the continent is, for one, very alarming. It's only through the work of amazing journalists like Nick Turse, for example, of The Intercept, who's taken years and years to track using AI and whatever other unofficial and official documentation he may have been able to access, to come up with the idea that we actually have about 29 bases, American bases, on the continent. So the headquarters of Africom are actually in Stuttgart, Germany. Now you have to ask this question: why is an African command center that's meant to facilitate relations between the US and Africa based in Europe? Well, that's because no African nation wanted to host Africom, which again speaks to the fact that African nations are fully aware of the risks. However, the benefits to the elites and the entrenched political class make it such that they would still continue doing these exercises, despite the fact that they know it increases the instability in the region. If we look at the situation, for example, in Sudan, can you believe that Chad, which is a major contributor in terms of a transit route for arms and ammunition to the RSF, Chad is actually a country where Africom is fully active. So the US actually has intelligence and surveillance capacity in Chad, which means that they have full knowledge of how the UAE are transferring arms to the RSF, and yet nothing's been done.